Hi, it's Kelly here from Salt, and I've got Gez with me all the way from Melbourne. How are you going, Gez?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you today?
Good, thank you. So I thought we'd crack into this. So first of all, why Salt? Why did you join Salt?
With my previous company, we unfortunately went into administration, and Salt acquired the previous company. So
Right.
we became sort of the office in Melbourne for Salt. And I guess instead of having a feeling like I didn't have a choice of what was going to happen, I was greeted with sort of open arms and made to feel like I was an important part of that expansion into Melbourne. Even with like senior members of the company coming and speaking to me personally and asking me what they could do to improve on previous situations that I've had that haven't been so good, and just asking generally how they could help for me to integrate into the company. And that's been an amazing experience for me, really, to actually feel like part of the family, I suppose.
Yeah, because we do have a Salt family. I think we do, and I do call it, when you join, we are Salties, but you do, we do come together as a family, which is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how? Sorry, I interrupted.
No. I was just gonna say, I was amazed at how helpful Salt were with everything. Any problem is, it's not too big. They'll try and help with anything, even with my visa situation. So I was transferring to permanent residency, and unfortunately that got put on hold due to the previous company going into administration. But they picked up from where that left off and helped me feel like that was still going to be a possibility. And they've worked through that, and now I'm imminent to get permanent residency, which is amazing.
Oh, fantastic. And how about what surprised you most about Salt?
I suppose the biggest surprise about Salt was how it feels like you're part of a family, really, at Salt, where everyone looks after each other. And I suppose a good example would be how hard it's been in this year with COVID-19 lockdowns and how everything has changed. People working from home, people working remotely all over the world, and how we've managed to keep that together so well. Everyone's talking to each other, making sure everyone knows that there is support available. If anyone is feeling, it affects people in different ways. So people might mentally not be feeling that great, but, support is there for everyone, which is awesome, really. And, to the point where I can have a chat with the CEO kind of whenever I want, really. Like if I have anything I really want to talk about, there's always someone there to talk to. So that really surprised me. Well, that was great.
Yeah. And do you have a Salt highlight?
Highlight for me, I suppose, is I wanted to repay their confidence in me and how much they've made me feel welcome. So obviously I wanted to work really hard, did work really hard, and had that sort of recognized straight away. And then managed to get a promotion through that, and also a career sort of path clearly outlined for me as well, which is great because you've always got something to work towards there and feel like the hard work you do is definitely being recognized, and you're going to achieve great things with the company, which makes everyone want to stay here.
Yeah, fantastic. And last question, this is my favorite one, Salt location. We're in so many places now and a few more to open, which is still, I think, quiet. Where would you go if you could, and why?
If I could, I would go to New Zealand.
Ah, awesome. Yep.
Not because you're from there, but
okay.
But that does help. That does help.
Yeah.
It's the most beautiful country I've visited, to be honest. Really lovely people over there. And coming from Wales, it reminds me of that, really. It looks quite similar up there. So I think that'd be great.
Yeah, awesome. Well, look, anytime, Gez, you come over, I'm sure we'd have room for you.
That would be great.
Yeah. All right. Hey, thanks so much, and enjoy the rest of the year, and I'll catch you next year.
Thank you.
All right. Cheers.